Hi folks, today we're going to take a trip down memory lane by looking at a throwback video of Auditing America, where him, Fake Mike Real News, and another idiot decide to go to a county building to harass the people there and get thrown out promptly. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. And don't forget to check out the new podcast. With all that being said, let's enjoy
County Service Complex in Melbourne, Florida. We're going to see what type of service they provide and if they're courteous and professional, and of course if they respect our First Amendment. Let's see how it goes.
Sir, what are you doing?
I'm sorry?
What are you doing?
Just working on a little video. Here we go. We're just working on a little video. We're not trying to bother
nobody.
nobody.
Allowed back here with your cameras.
You can video.
It's pretty welcoming right here, right?
Sir, I'm
You
sorry.
can, you can video out front, but you cannot come back here and video.
Due to Driver Protection Act and privacy policies, you are not allowed to video back here. If you
Okay.
would like to video in the
Does it
triage
say
area,
a restricted area right here?
the triage, you are not allowed to video into this room,
Where does it say that?
sir.
Where does it say that?
We're telling you you cannot do that.
Specifically.
So it's a form of request then.
It's not a form of request. You're being told by staff and management that you cannot film in that area. And if you wanted to know what services they can provide you, you can look at the window where you were walking past, and it says services they provide you at a DMV. Now, you could have got an ID or driver's license or taken a test or registered a vehicle. But since you're not there for any of those legitimate forms of business, and this being a non-public forum, you have no other business here other than to harass and annoy the people here to get content for a video.
Specifically. Oh, now we're breaking the law. How you doing, gentlemen?
I'm doing well.
Can I have your name and badge number, please?
Yeah, 390.
Thank
right
you,
there,
sir.
right there on the patrol car.
Oh, thank you so much. Can you please protect our rights? You guys swear to protect the First Amendment? We're here just taking pictures peacefully.
434.
Thank you.
The United States government works for us. We, the people, created the government to protect our inalienable rights. And in the Declaration of Independence, it says when those rights have gone awry, it is our duty, our responsibility to abolish that. Obviously, public servants, we're $23 trillion in debt. We have illegal and constitutional wars. We just want to make sure that the people we're paying very good money to are doing the right thing, and that our First Amendment, the right to freedom of the press, is secured. And you don't have to have a whole bunch of makeup and corporate sponsors behind you in order to do that.
Now, you would think he's actually knowing what he's talking about, but in actuality, he doesn't. You see, he's basing all of his information off his understanding of the Bill of Rights and our First Amendment rights. However, the U.S. Supreme Court in the 1976 case of Greer v. Spock has specified that just because a place is leased, owned, or operated by the government, it does not become a First Amendment protected forum. Not only that, with the 1987 case of the Airport Commission versus the Jews for Jesus, they established the three forums of limited public forum, traditional public forum, and the non-traditional public forum. And seeing as the DMV is a non-traditional public forum, time, place, and manner restrictions can tell you not to film there.
Long story short, you're the boss. You're the boss. You're the boss. You're the boss. This is not Walmart or Target or Starbucks. This is a public place We all chipped into this.
Now, all human beings, all Americans especially, have the right to travel. Whenever you're asking for a license, you're asking for permission for a right that you don't otherwise have. Of course we have the right to travel. It wasn't until the 1950s till they started deeming things commercial vehicles.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
Shenanigans.
Na 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 na.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because Will is wrong about this. He should have did his homework. You see, in 1899, Chicago and New York were the first city and state to have rules when it came to operating motor vehicles and requiring licenses. In 1903, Minnesota and Massachusetts were the first states to have a mandatory law stating that all drivers of motor vehicles on their roadways must take a test and have a driver's license. From there, every other state started to adopt the same practice. Now, Will's argument is getting awfully soft-sided-like, but is it because he's truly a soft-sid, paranoid schizophrenic, or just a delusional frauder thinking just because he's read a few things in a book that he didn't understand that he is smarter than everyone else in the room?
You have to go ask the government permission. And we just came from a city hall the other day. You had to ask the government permission to have a yard sale on your own house.
We have the right to travel, but according to the government, your right to travel is with these two right here. Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good. Can I have your name and badge number, please, sir?
Yeah, it's Hessian right here, sir.
Thank you.
Okay.
Why do you think we need so many police officers over here for just a couple guys with cameras?
Well, do you have any legitimate business here?
We do.
What?
We're working on a story on the Brevard County Service Complex. We're also trying to...
Do you have any legitimate business for the tag office right now?
Yes, we need a...
Do you have an appointment and a tag number?
Well, sir,
Do you have an appointment?
Sir.
Sir, can you please stop for a second?
We let you
No.
talk. No.
Why not?
Because I'm going to see what's going on.
Okay, so why would you even
Okay,
bother
so get us
engaging with us?
so get us a public records request form, please. You see, just because of your body language, I know that you're not going to agree with us. This is the sergeant.
And?
Yep, so right now, you can already tell, even though we
I
have...
have good hopes for the Melbourne Police Department.
No,
but let's see.
I don't. So we go all across the country doing this. You can tell. We went to one city hall. We got a great response. The other one, we have tyrants with crazy mustaches.
You don't have to wear it. You don't have to. The police not wearing it right now.
Even the police aren't wearing it. Even the mandate itself has medical exemptions, and if they have to ask you for medical exemption, it's your HIPAA privacy, and they can make executive orders that are unconstitutional all they want. They can say, hey, no Irish need to apply.
If you don't feel like wearing a mask, you just say, I'm medically exempt. No one can ask you for any medical paperwork. You know that.
And did you get that information off the internet? Because that sounds like some of the crazy information that people were getting off the internet. Yes, mask requirements were indeed a necessity at this time, and businesses and government offices had different rules. A business can set up if they wish to, or if they didn't want to require their patrons to wear a mask. Government offices had to obey federal government guidelines and rules when it came to that. And if federal government told that all state government offices must require people to wear a mask, well, kind of SOL on that one.
The HIPAA law.
I'd rather have a mask.
You can wear. Oh, that's the good thing too. You have the freedom to wear one.
Exactly.
But
it's your choice.
Here in this
Your body,
specifically
your
in
choice.
this building, it's your choice.
I think I'll go get my mask.
Sure. That's very good. So can we get a public records request form?
I can give you a public records request.
Thank you, please.
Yes.
Thank you, please. You called a lot of cops here for guys with
Do
cameras.
that first.
We are going to ask you to leave the premises if you're not conducting any official business here.
Well, we are conducting official business as the First Amendment protects freedom of speech and freedom of press in all public
Can
areas.
you get that form right now?
I can. Yes.
Let's
I
do
can.
that right now.
Yep, and we're gonna sit down and fill it out, and you guys are gonna hang tight, okay?
So you are the sergeant. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so obviously this is a public building. Is that not correct?
In a way, they also have the authority to
In a way.
trespass people
For what crime?
What authority and what crime?
if there's no business here.
Okay, so as I just told you right here, the First Amendment, which you took an
You
oath
can speak to
before
management
God-
about
Okay, let me explain to
No,
you
no,
something.
it's
Do
your
you know
job
what
to uphold the law,
sir?
sir.
Do you know what the IRS is?
This is a public building paid by our tax dollars. We're in charge here.
You guys have...
And it's statements like that lead people like Siberian Tiger to believe that this is a direct democracy. No. As I've said before in many of Siberian Tiger's videos, this is a representative democracy. And these people are hired by the state to handle the DMVs, or in this case, the Services Center, or Complex. I apologize. But you don't have the right to tell them what to do. You're not really there for official business. Because, as I said with the 1976 case of Greer v. Spock, just because a place is owned or operated by the government does not mean it's a First Amendment protected forum. They have time, place, and manner restrictions here since this is a non-traditional public forum. They can actually have you trespassed. The myth that you have to break the law is something you frauditors seem like to spread just like the, well, parasites that you are.
The right decision to do the right thing. I'm gonna spaz. I'm gonna spaz on.
Right.
I'm gonna own them. Take some deep breaths.
Look, you see? These videos, has anyone in this room heard about YouTube revenue? Okay, any type of revenue that you generate on the internet or anywhere in this country, what do you have to do? You have to come to a building like this and you have to pay. Okay, so we do have legitimate business in this.
It doesn't make a difference. All of these officers right here took an oath before God and their countrymen.
We don't even need to do any paperwork or anything in this building. We could be here
because it says,
video recording is our official business. But they don't.
Well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit.
They don't understand that. They don't understand free press.
The First Amendment and the Supreme Court have upheld that photography alone cannot be used as a suspicion of a crime. These gentlemen over there, they dedicated their lives and they took an oath before God and their countrymen to protect our rights against tyrants. And now they're saying, even though we pay their salary and we're in a public area, which we finance, and we're engaging in a constitutionally protected act, which they swore an oath to protect, they're going to deny that. And that's exactly what the Redcoats did for a very long time, until they kicked their ass back to Britain.
In the state of Rhode Island, if you're being wrongfully arrested, the law says that you can't resist an unlawful arrest. Like, even if you know deep in your heart that you didn't do it, and a police officer's taking you, they want you to just relax, go to jail, even though you didn't do anything, and then we'll figure it out later at court.
Well, yeah, that's how our system works. We do have a presumption of innocence until proven guilty in a court of law. But telling these people that they can resist arrest using information that is only legal in Rhode Island while you're in the state of Florida is misleading. And, well, yes, we do have the right to defend ourselves and face our accusers, which is the greatest thing about our country and our judicial system. But, Elsama, we know about your career, criminal past, and we know about the past of your friends. The real question is, why must you mislead people?
And they're not going to drop these charges anytime soon. Usually they just make you a quick offer. If you don't have money for an attorney, you're going to get the public defender, who also has lunch and breakfast with the prosecutor every morning in the same building. They work in the same building. They see each other every day. And then they figure out how to make a little extra money from you getting in trouble, even though you didn't do anything. Probation, all these type of programs, they send people to...
Here it is.
Can you fill it out for me?
No, sir.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
You fill it out.
Oh, okay.
You'll fill it out and give it back to ladies, and your business is done here, and then you can leave.
How do you know it's done?
Okay, have a good day.
No, sir. As I said at the very beginning, our business is the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. You took an oath to that before God and Americans. So we have business. It's called freedom of press.
You only have a certain amount of time.
No, we do not have a certain
amount of time. No, we don't.
Sir, you swore an ooth to the Constitution, and you're acting like a tyrant.
You're a tyrant.
That's your opinion, sir.
No,
Turn in your gun.
It's a fact. You just did not have constitutional rights. You're an idiot, right? Who wrote the Federalist Papers? Who wrote the Federalist Papers? Do you know what the fucking Federalist Papers are? No, you don't, because you're a fucking moron.
Yep.
You're a moron that doesn't know your rights. And you just dishonored your oath before God and the American people. You're going to be seen by millions of people and known as a tyrant. Redcoat. We're going to kick your ass back to Britain, bitch.
I'd buy that for $1.
What's your name? What's your name? Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there. Stop right there.
We're your boss.
Stop right there. What's your name? You need to defend us. You need to protect our rights right now.
So you have a choice right now. You have a choice right now to defend the Constitution or be a redcoat.
Please protect us.
You need to stay away from me.
Please protect us.
Because I don't like you this close.
It doesn't make a difference.
To my safety.
No,
You have a gun, idiot.
You have a gun.
You have a
Are
gun.
you getting triggered?
And you're on my gun side. Yeah,
You're getting
absolutely.
triggered.
No, I'm not.
You have a weapon and you're getting triggered by a man with the Constitution.
And you have a weapon in your hand.
Oh my God! You're a coward.
Could that not be used as a weapon?
Why don't you?
Couldn't anything be used as a weapon?
Absolutely.
Walk of shame. Walk away from me, bitch.
This officer brings up a valid point for his safety. He doesn't need you two idiots around him. Yes, you're screaming and acting like maniacs. One on his blind side and one right in front of him distracting him. And if he was to draw one of his, tools to defend himself, either his sidearm, his taser, pepper spray, or his baton, with the way you guys are acting, and since there's two of you and only one of him, you could overpower him, take his weapons, and use them against him. But why? Why is he a tyrant? Because he won't do as you wish? Even though he is upholding the law. He's not throwing you in the back of his car and locking you up for no reason.
Why are you guys being disorderly?
You guys all took an oath to the Constitution.
You guys being disorderly. You're being disorderly, bro.
I believe you were a good person. And I believe that you believe in the
You're being disorderly. You're being disorderly. All of you are breaking the law. All of you are breaking the law.
Have the information there. You have 10 minutes to fill it out, sir.
You know what?
Be trespassing.
You have 10 minutes to turn in your gun right now. Turn in your gun to your colleague.
10 minutes or
Turn in your gun. Turn in your gun.
To be trespassing means we have to leave and then come back.
These guys.
You can't come back.
You think you own? You think you own this fucking place?
Yeah, you'd have to. Yeah. To be
If we stay right here and don't leave, we can't be
no,
arrested for trespassing.
once you're issued,
You think you're being disorderly? You're being disorderly.
You're an idiot.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay, great.
Good day.
So, well, good. Because you took an oath before God and your countrymen to protect our rights. We have the right here in a public building to freedom of press, right? And you just shitted on a freedom of press. That makes you a tyrant.
Okay.
A tyrant. Right? Now get out of my face.
Okay.
Get out of my face.
I've been You
Yeah,
can't.
I'm telling you
Walk away.
to walk away from me. Get out of my face. Get that stupid smile off your face and walk away now. Walk away now.
No.
Walk away.
Walk away now.
No.
Walk away.
Okay.
Walk away.
You're getting my personal space.
Walk
You're
away.
the one that's moving, my man. I'm not.
I'm not moving. I'm standing here.
Okay, same here.
Okay, great.
I was standing here. You came over and approached me.
No,
Walk
you
away.
came over here to shit on my constitutional
You're
rights
you're being disorderly.
Like a coward.
You're being disorderly.
Because you don't have the man.
Again, you took another step forward.
Yeah, I did. And guess what? You don't have the backbone to stand up for your rights. You're just a follower. You're a yes man. You bend over to orders like a little bitch.
Whatever you guys.
Yeah.
And we're going to end the video here. It does continue on for a bit more where they continue to yell at the cops, saying they're tyrants and they're being disorderly. And then they decide to yell at people in the roadways because, well, they have nothing else better to do. This just proves, even back in the day, frauditors didn't know what they were talking about and misquote laws left and right. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you can, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without your guys' continuous ongoing support, we couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart.